Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Joe Biden's America, where everything is made up and the facts don't matter. That's right, the facts are just like the sign that says women outside of Leah Thomas's locker room. I'm Toxic Male, and that's Terrence Pop.
What's up, you goddamn flim-flam ass man?
Ugh. Sounds like you've been up to a little bit of something while I'm gone. I don't want to hear about it.
No.
No, you bastard.
It's not my thing.
Not your thing, bro. It's not your thing. So how's it going?
It's going pretty good. We're not going to really cover a lot of Ukraine stuff today. That's right. We're not covering any Ukraine stuff tonight.
No, it's Thot Thursday. Oh, we love our thoughts around here.
Listen, I'm going to be honest with the amount
Everybody take a drink.
Hang on.
You said I'm going to be honest.
All right. With the amount of insanity that's being pumped out by women themselves,
yes,
and they're creating these problems and then bitching about the problems they create and saying that we did it. We're never going to run out of material.
No,
it's hilarious,
and it's good to have a little bit of levity from the insanity that you can't control, like Ukraine, all that shit. Can't control it. All we can do is talk about it, tell you guys the truth, give you the sources, let you make up your own minds. This is just fun.
Yes, sirree.
We'll just dive right into it because this is my favorite.
All right.
I had brain surgery, but kept taking nudes in my hospital bed for OnlyFans.
All right.
Woo!
All right. So, first of all, that's a funny face.
Yes, it is. I paused it there on purpose.
Yeah, she definitely looks like she's having some kind of thinking meat disconnect. Now, what kind of surgery does she have?
Ruby May is her name. 25 years old.
Mm-hmm.
She has to keep it sexy. Sydney native, so she's from the land down under. Once she took a trip to the doctor, she found out she was diagnosed with Chiari malformation. That's a rare condition that occurs when an area of the skull contorts and puts pressure on the spinal column. Might explain the OnlyFans account.
Well, she better. I'm going to be honest. She's 25. She's at the very top end of her looks.
Yeah.
It doesn't get any better from here.
Yes, and my research has shown me that she is already full German at 25.
I'm totally cool with that.
I'm totally cool with that as well, but we all know what that means. That is a ticking time bomb, and that time bomb is connected to her ass, and sooner or later, it's going to blow the fuck up.
So what you're saying is she'll pull the pin on the fat grenade.
That is correct.
And it's not going to help that she's already having surgery at 25.
No.
Because once they start cutting on you,
They never stop.
they always continue to keep cutting on you.
Yep. So she's got some adequate fun bags. I'll definitely say that. She's got the full German going on there.
I'll give that. She does not look good in that picture.
Okay, now I'm tempted to give her one cool point just because this is a very ironic screen name, and I think she's aware of it. Her Instagram handle, famous for my personality.
Okay. But you could tell, like, in this picture, she put on makeup, she got lipstick on, and I mean,
Yeah.
I can't tell if it's before surgery or after.
I would say after. You can see some blood on the
there you
on
go.
the pillow there. It could be iodine stains. I could be wrong about that because you can see the little iodine smear down here by the right fun bag.
Could be. That looks like blood, though.
Yeah. I think it's funny because everyone thinks my life is so easy because of OnlyFans. It's like, well, nobody's going to say that having a congenital brain problem is easy. Definitely not. But the rest of the time, when you are in charge of the dating market, you have all the reproductive freedoms, and you are literally selling your ass, taking nudes in your hospital bed, I'm pretty sure your life is just fine.
Well, listen. If these women are successful on OnlyFans, and it won't be for that long. And yes, if you're successful and you're making $10,000 a month, your life will be set on easy.
Yep.
But it's going to wear out.
Yep, especially when you have fun bags like this in an environment that has OnlyFans. You basically just have to walk in the door and ching ching, you're a winner.
Chicken dinner.
I'm just saying that there is not a dude out there who knows what that is like. Anyone who doesn't believe in female privilege has never looked around at the subscriber counts of female content creators.
I know. We have what, Shoe on Head.
Yeah.
She does very similar stuff to us. She's blown us out of the water on subscribers.
Or even worse, there was that one that C.G. Roberts sent us.
Yeah.
The emaciated meth head blonde. All she does is change her clothes on camera. Sometimes a lip, not this kind. This kind will slip out on camera. There's nipples poking through fishnets and stuff. And approved for all advertisers, no age restrictions, children can watch it, and she has more subscribers than we do.
And what happens when we show yoga pants butts?
Age restricted.
Age restricted.
Access denied. Ooh!
Ooh, that was blood on the pillow.
Yeah, that's no good there, man.
Listen, that doesn't look good at all.
No.
I don't envision this woman having a happy, healthy, long, productive life. I mean, I could be wrong.
Well, hopefully this is a one and done, because this doesn't look like fun to anybody.
First of all, that is a big scar.
Although I'm sure there are probably some fetish people who like licking scars and shit out there. Maybe she can get them to sign up for her OnlyFans.
I don't know. That's a big-ass scar.
That's a very big scar.
In a place where you don't want a scar like that.
Well, at least she can cover it up.
Well,
pretty easy.
I'm not talking about the covering up. I'm talking about it's on her goddamn neck.
Yeah.
All right. So when that heals and throws off scar tissue, it's on her fucking neck, and there's all kinds of fucking nerves and all kinds of shit running through there. It is not. That has a very, very high chance of never being correct ever again.
Every time she turns her head or it rains, that scar, she's going to know it's there.
Well, hell, if there's a huge temperature change, I get fucked up 3 ways to Sunday physically. Migraine headaches, knees, a hip, my elbow, my shoulders, spine, neck. I mean, I'm fucked.
Yeah, I mean, I laugh, but it's because you have taught me how to laugh at things that suck ass. So,
yep,
you know, yeah, you got to keep your chill.
That's how we got to 429.
429.
That's right.
Yeah, I mean, one of my favorite things that you ever taught me was that you're getting old when you got to warm up to sleep. I liked that one.
It's totally true.
You put that one on a bumper sticker.
Yeah, I remember I was 29, and we just had a field problem indexed because it went from like 50 degrees to 10 below zero, and we had to sleep on the concrete. So right around 9:30, 10 o'clock, I'm over there stretching out. And my commander's like, "Hey, Pop, what are you doing? Oh, you doing PT or something?" I'm like, "What? No, sir, I'm warming up to sleep." He just started laughing. But that's exactly what I was doing.
That's pretty damn funny.
Yeah, you got to stretch out to sleep.
And then you get up in the morning and it smells like somebody's stepping out a whole bed of packing peanuts.
Yeah, it's not good.
That's not good at all.
Sounds like Jiffy Pop.
Yeah. Yeah, well. But on the flip side of the surgery spectrum,
here we go.
You have stunning and brave individuals like this. I'm 25 and I've ruined my looks with filler. I've got a pillow face and I look 10 years older. And you can see here, this is what she looked like before.
Yeah.
She's very, very attractive.
Filler ruined my...
I'm sorry about that. That's really loud. That's before. And after.
Oh my God.
Before, you looked just fine. Why did you go under the knife? Oh, it's horrendous.
All right, now, first of all, that first lady probably went under the knife because she had to.
Yeah.
If you are going under the knife and you are younger than 40, odds are you don't need it.
Yeah, it's just pure vanity if you're going under the knife before 40.
No, I will correct that statement with...
For plastic surgery.
Well, I know. If you want to get like an adjustment to your titties because you had a couple kids and now they point at your toes,
yeah,
totally fine.
If you have a nose that is built for sniffing cocaine and bad decisions and not much else, I get it.
Yeah, okay.
If you have no boobs, like you got gymnastic syndrome, and you just want to go up to a B.
Or even a
got
C.
It. Or even a C. Got it. But you didn't want to go up more than 2 cup sizes. Remember that video that I showed you the other day?
God, horrible.
The blonde chick? she stretched her skin to the point where something happened and her boob literally exploded, and it was just a hollowed out sack, and you could see the rip around where they had sewn around the nipple. I was like, oh, God. Can't show that here, unfortunately.
No, we can't show that here, but that reminds me of the One-Tit Wonder. The One-Tit Wonder Woman story.
Woo!
If you haven't seen that episode, you're missing out.
Yes. Missing out. Yeah, that was really fun. That was another one that we actually got an age restriction. I don't think they did full age restriction, but they got rid of the thumbnail because I used a fake boob for the O in redonkulous. It was literally like a beach ball with a boob on it or with a nipple on it. That was it. Oh, you can't do that.
Yeah.
That's the kids might see it. Oh, yeah, never mind the fact that they might see, the emaciated meth head with her nipples poking through the basketball net. But hey,
I got you.
yeah, a fake boob. Oh God!
Oh my God!
Oh,
no,
you got to protect the
no.
children's way.
Can't have that. What's our? Let's do an inventory.
Y'all can kiss my ass. 67 people currently watching on Twitch. How you guys doing over there? A boob explosion. Yes, boob explosion was bad. You should look that up. It's really funny. We got 57 currently watching over on D Live, 40 currently watching on Odyssey. I heard there was a little bit of a streaming problem over there, growing pains, things how they go. Hopefully everything is fixed. 40 currently watching on MGTOW.tv, 451 on Rumble, and 523 on YouTube. Oh man, Rumble's nipping at your heels, YouTube. I like it when that happens.
Yeah, we're a little light today, though.
It's not a big deal. Thursday, we're usually a little bit light.
Okay.
Not a big deal. We got a Rumble rant here from Ohio Trucker 1. What's up, you rim job munging riggers? Pop got a Sig Sauer P226 Legion DA/SA thinking about upgrading it. Thoughts? And can I get a... But, yes, you can, but I'm going to give you a new one. There you are.
All right. First of all, I'm a big fan of the Sig line of equipment. 226 is exceptionally good pistol, and why it lost out to Beretta 92F is beyond me. Somebody had to have gotten paid off, but for the most part, you take a Sig Sauer out of the box and you're good to go. You don't really need to upgrade to a better pistol or any. You don't even need to add extra horse shit on it. It's totally fine.
Winning.
Just, do better with your skill set.
Yes.
That pistol comes out of the box designed to do what it's designed to do, which is shoot other people.
Ugh. I'm still just looking at this poor chick's face. I mean, she was, I wouldn't, she's not a 10, but I'd give her 7.5 for the looks in the face. Pretty nice.
What, 19 there?
No, this would have been just before her surgery. She's 25. And then you look at this, and it's like, what were you thinking?
Wow.
And this is becoming more and more common because they all want to look like the identical Instagram thoughts. They all look the same.
Well, if she wanted to have a fat face, she could have gained 100 pounds.
That's pretty much it.
I mean, she's got the face of a fat chick now.
She looks like the co-host on The Last Drive-In with Joe Bob Briggs, and that's not a compliment.
No.
It is not a compliment at all.
That is not a good compliment right there. And she did it to herself.
Yep. It's almost like they're mentally ill.
Now, before we go to this next one, if you've ever watched my earlier stuff where I tell you not to avoid the red flags, I give this specific advice. You go to a new woman's house, you go in the bathroom, you check the medicine cabinet for whatever she is taking. If you don't know what it is, take a picture of it and figure it out later.
Yes.
All right? Because there's a lot of things in that medicine cabinet which could severely impact your life.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you basically have access to, like, the pharmaceutical handbook everywhere you go. So just open a new tab so that you're not looking at the porn and, search it up. And that's exactly what happened in this particular article. Somebody decided to make a TikTok video about it because they felt violated. Well, only one problem. And we'll get to that. So, a man admits to Googling his date's medicine. Oh, what an invasion of privacy. Oh, my gosh. Not a good morning, she said. And apparently this video has been viewed 5.9 million times. I'm sure none of those are bots. Going to go down here to the actual thing. It's a 5-second clip. Chloe shares a screenshot of text exchanged supposedly between herself and her date from the previous evening. And the TikToker asked via text, "How's your evening?" And he responds back with a long block of text. "Hey, not to be rude, and this is super awkward for me." So he's prefacing it well. He's softening the blow. "The other night was fun, but I Googled those tablets that you left on your bathroom sink. So, super invasive of me, I know." No.
You left him out.
You left them out. And it said they were antipsychotics. You're not mentally ill, are you? Just a turnoff, and I wouldn't want to go further if so. So he explained what happened. It's clearly her fault. He didn't go rooting through the medicine cabinet. She left him on the sink, and he's letting her know flat out from the beginning, if you are, I don't want to move forward with this. So just be honest with me. And we're
Well,
good.
I'm going to be honest. Listen, I have no idea why he texted her that.
Oh, and drink, everybody.
Okay, I have no idea why he texted her that shit. He should have just ghosted her ass.
I mean, unless she's living with her parents or something, at that point I could understand, okay, if you're living with people, if you have a roommate, are these your pills? Are they somebody else's pills? I could see asking in that regard, but if it's her place and she lives alone, which, by the way, that's a red flag as well, because women who live alone typically want to parade a whole forest of wood through their wood chipper, and they don't want to be judged for it.
No, they go to the new aisle in Home Depot for the revolving door.
Yeah, just one for the front door, one for the back door, and the cocks just come in.
Yep.
And go out. No pun intended, and go out the back.
And the cocks just keep swinging on through.
And every once in a while, you get one that comes in the back door.
Yeah, that's a bad one.
Alcohol-related incident upon request, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's never good.
Just sticking it out there.
Yeah, no pun intended. And of course, everybody's got their opinions over this, namely women. Men never fail to amaze me. Like, really?
So what?
And they're telling the chick that she dodged a bullet. You're the one on antipsychotics.
Well, my thing is this. Listen, if you are in your 20s and you need to take head meds, do you think it gets any better when you get older? Are you out of your fucking mind? Most of the people on these head meds don't need to be on head meds. They need to have a little bit of discipline, some self-respect, and the ability to actually see their issues and fix them. Because I can guarantee you the thing that's making them mentally ill is unhappiness.
Yeah. I mean, not going to say you're wrong.
I know I'm not wrong.
And we know from experience and from legit scientific studies that the majority of liberal women under 30 have a mental illness.
Yeah.
So there's your other problem.
Yeah, I mean, I remember
Stay away.
when I came back from Iraq, I went to Germany and they put me on head meds because they found the TBI. And I told the docs, I'm like, I will take these for 1 year and 1 year only. And they tried to tell me, well, you're going to have to take them for the rest of your life. I'm like, no. And I didn't. 1 year, I started weaning myself off. I was completely done with that shit at 14 months after the injury.
That's exactly how it should be.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they want a chemical dependency. It's not like we're seeing evidence of that on a monumental, record-breaking profit scale or anything.
Oh, yeah, it's not
No,
happening
no.
right now. Yeah.
1,300 adverse effects.
If this was another day, we would talk about it. Can't go into it.
I'm just saying.
Where's this? C.J. Roberts?
Yes, C.G. Roberts, he put in a Rumble rant saying Sig 220 is better, and he wants to show you a concrete example of full German. I think this is pretty nice myself.
Yeah, okay. Well, I can see
I
it.
would even say she's a little under full German because the waist is still pretty good. But then again, we don't know how tight that frickin' belt is
we don't
wrapped
know.
around that midsection.
I would say you are correct. Full German, they're a little bigger on the waist. Not a lot, though. But
Yeah.
I can see your argument.
She got some thunder and lightning thighs. Nothing
Yeah,
wrong
she
with
does.
that. You got thunder, you got lightning, and nothing in between. That's why we call it the clam cooker, where the clam chowder goes.
The clammy.
And hopefully you're not cleaning up someone else's.
The clammy cook-off.
The clammy cook. Oh God. No. No. Why? Why'd you have to ruin the game?
Here we go.
I forgot my straws. I know that you request these. Special request. I got to make sure that they're within range. Now, if you remember, this next one is hysterical to me. Right at the beginning of the pandemic, when the whole I don't even know if I can say it on the HCQ medication, the hydroxy
Something or other.
smell sounds like chlorine bleach,
I gotcha.
equine syndrome, whatever.
Yeah, HCQ. Gotcha.
There was a woman, I think it was in Arizona or something like that, who saw an opportunity to rid the world of her husband and talked him into taking fish tank cleaner and then called the media and tried to blame it on Trump, if you remember correctly.
And she got away with it.
And she did get away with it.
Yep.
So far, she has not been charged with anything. They ruled it an accident. Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now, apparently, influencers are ingesting fish tank cleaner on purpose. Why? You guessed it, to fight aging.
What exactly are they taking?
Methylene blue. It is an antifungal dye often used to clean fish
I am
tanks.
very familiar with it.
It's prescribed by physicians, allegedly, to treat, methemoglobinemia, a medical condition in which blood cannot deliver oxygen to different parts of the body. It said it's not harmful for most humans to consume it in therapeutic doses. Some experts are trashing claims from influencers that the dye enhances cognitive abilities, boosts metabolism, and fights aging.
All right.
And apparently this is the badge of honor. You stick your blue tongue out like you just ate Superman ice cream.
All right. So I have experience with this.
Okay.
Years ago, me and my buddy Richard, who's dead now,
Oh.
we remember the tidal wave gum that they used to have the liquid in the middle.
Yes.
All right. So we injected those with methylene blue, gave them to an individual in our Boy Scout troop, and explained to him that there's a new illness out and blah, blah, blah. And you'll know you really have it when you pee blue.
Oh, boy.
So we gave him 2 or 3.
Oh, you were fucking with him.
We fucked with him hard. We stained his mouth, his teeth, his gums, this like dark color blue. And he was pissing blue for like 18 hours. He was freaking out. His mother called Richard's mother. We all got in trouble. But it was still worth it.
Worth it.
Worth it. But yeah, I used to keep aquariums, so I know all about methylene blue and fighting ick and other
It's good
pathogens.
times. Apparently, this has been going around to the point where this stuff is happening. They're claiming right here in a TikTok video that it can fight COVID symptoms and spike protein shit. And then it says, Sanders recalled one of his peers consumed a bottle of methylene blue and suffered side effects for months when they were in med school. Worst mess I've ever seen, he recalled, claiming the woman's mouth and her eyes turned blue.
Wow.
Woo!
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's some quality shit right there. Because
Yes.
I don't know, man.
That's bad news bears right there.
Bad news bears.
Canadian physician Dr. John warned his TikTok followers against taking methylene blue, saying it can cause potentially deadly complications for people who also take antidepressants. Well, that gets rid of 1/3 of women.
There you go. There you go.
And most of these Instagram influencers, I guarantee you, they're going to be on the head med sooner or later. I mean, that stat that we quote, 24% of Western women on head meds is 10 years old. It's got to be 33%.
It's got to be 30. Yeah, it's got to be like 1/3 now.
They want you addicted, ladies and germs.
They want you weak and addicted. They want everyone weak and addicted to something so they can control you.
Yes. And that, I don't know. Should we take a super chat break before we get to this? Because I know this is going to spin you the fuck up.
I believe we probably should.
So I'll just do a tease. How about that?
Okay.
We'll just the tip, just for a second, just to see how it feels.
The tip teaser.
Yeah, do the tip teaser. Okay, it happens at platonic sleepovers all the time. Not that I would know or anything. MSNPC warns that getting buff might cause you to be a fascist, far right or white supreme pizza because only Shitler would want to be ripped, I guess.
All right.
And this is why we can't have nice things.
Absolutely correct.
Holy shit balls. Yeah, now you know why this stream is called Flavor of the Week. WEAK.
Nice.
Wowza.
What the fuck is this shit?
You know that they're losing their damn minds when the satire can't even keep up. And it's been like this now. This has been fever pitch for the last 6+ years.
I would say it's been going on a little bit more than 6 years.
Well, I mean, the propaganda itself has been going on for more than 6 years, but this fever pitch wokeness stupidity, this kicked in real hard during the Republican primaries for the 2016 election, and it has not let up.
Yeah, it's just insane.
The satire can't even keep up anymore. They're going to have to, hire a whole team of monkeys over at the Babylon Bee, and then maybe one of them will get lucky and have something that doesn't come true in 3 months.
Yep.
Fingers crossed.
What are you going to do?
Yeah, it's almost like they're reading the Babylon Bee and they're like, I can top that. But I'm sorry, my voice was too deep for that. I can top that. Where's my soy?
Nice. Unbelievable.
And then they gargle it just like they do their wife's bull's ball sack. But it's okay because he got a Switch for Christmas. What?
That's terrible.
Oh, you didn't see that Reddit thread?
I did not see that.
Yeah, big old soy boy, big smile, holding up a Nintendo Switch. My wife's boyfriend got me a Switch for Christmas. And there's like an ultrasound photo taped to the front of it. I'm like,
oh, here we go.
You poor sad bastard.
Yeah. He bought you a video game console because you're going to be raising his kid for the rest of his kid's life. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, it's bad news bears, man. Bad news bears. I got to be sure I open up your email so that I can make sure we don't get any Stripe donations here. I'm checking them out. For those of you who haven't heard the news, PayPal, Venmo, every iteration has nuked all of our accounts, Pop's and mine.
Yep.
Because I'm guilty by association. So, if you look in the description, you will find that there are other ways to donate. If you don't want YouTube to take 33% of your cash, we got numerous links that go directly to Stripe, and there's also Cash App, and of course Rumble, MGTOW.tv, and Odyssey all have their own donation programs open, as well as DLive, although I'm still trying to figure out the whole Lemons ice cream.
I'm trying to get my account verified over there, and I can't.
Do you just not look enough like your driver's license?
I don't know.
For it to work?
I've sent over everything they've requested like 2 or 3 times, and it just... Sorry.
It's getting it right in the butt today, man.
I don't know if they want to come off that money. I don't know.
Hey, DLive, can somebody over there contact us? Maybe you guys got Murphy working for you. Although I heard he works for Whitey and then he works for the man. But
yeah,
maybe he's got a side job or something. And Biden's America. You never know. Murphy might need 2 incomes. Just saying. All right, dumping over to DLive really quick. Big shout out to Drop to Hammer Now with 20 lemons. Thank you very much. Wiggle Wagon with a single lemon. Thank you very much, everybody. Much appreciated. 82 people currently watching on Twitch and 70 on DLive. Got a couple donations over here on Odyssey. Looks like the stream is working now. Been banned. I can't wait to get home and tear the wife's panties because these motherfuckers are riding right up my ass crack. I'm glad I don't know what you look like, bro. Calebon, killing off half of the microbe biome. There are both bacterial and fungal strains there in your gut is a really good thing.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, they are.
Get your probiotics, bruh. Just saying. All right. Doesn't look like we have anything new over on Rumble except for somebody who's got Pringles can of Starbursts as their screen name. That's genius. Thank you very much. We got 8 donations currently collated over on MGTOW.tv. First from Crazy Uncle. Email at redonkulous. You're better just jerking off 12. You're going to run out of shit to say sooner or later.
Yeah.
Good evening, not so, gentlemen. A reporter asked a female runner, "What was your best time?" Runner, "The back seat of my boyfriend's station wagon." What do you call a coffee-skinned woman that just completed a gangbang? Chock full of nuts. If there were 50 dicks on that wall, how many would he choke on? Would you choke on? I'm sorry.
What do you now?
Well, that's because you're professional, right? And a story joke here. I was writing on my own in a restaurant and saw a beautiful woman at another table. I sent her a bottle of the most expensive wine on the menu. She sent me a note.
I will not touch a drop of this wine unless you can assure me that you have 7 inches in your pants.
So I wrote back, give me the wine. As gorgeous as you are, I'm not cutting off 3 inches for anyone. Genius.
I like it.
Mungo Harry with a $20 donation. Evening, gentlemen. May your chowder be nice and lumpy.
Oh.
Brings back bad memories, man.
God damn.
Just saying.
terrible.
Well, you know, when you discover that your woman's been cheating on you, and all of a sudden she has issues with you kissing her after you give her a little organ music, a little mouth harmonica action, if you know what I mean. Wires connect in your brain pan down the road, and you realize that you were ingesting some extra calories.
Oh, my God. That's fucking horrible.
I know. It's disgusting.
Ah, man.
Ballistic Zero. Take 5 before the show starts, fuckos. Let's go! Yes. Crazy Uncle, whenever you hear the civilians and reporters talking about how bad it is in Ukraine, just repeat this line. It's a fucking war zone, dumbass!
Yeah, a lot of people seem to understand. When you go into a war zone, all of the rules, all of the laws, even the taboo shit you follow at your home country doesn't exist over there.
Nope. It's...
Kill or be killed.
Yep. Second place is a body bag.
No. Second place is a hospital.
Oh, second place hospital. Third
place
is body bag.
body bag.
Gotcha. Just saying. Crazy Uncle with another donation there. Straw the next time Pop laughs. It'll happen. Ballistic Zero. I was walking around town and saw so many Ukraine flags today. I thought Kobe was playing tonight. Too soon. Ha!
Too soon. Yeah. There's a lot of people out there who are all like, let's support Ukraine. Now, listen.
I support the current thing.
Now, listen. I've said this before and I'll say it again. I'm not on the Ukrainian side. I'm not on the Russian side. I'm on the American side.
Amen.
I do not want to send anybody over there to die. I'm sorry.
It's not our fight.
Yeah.
Even if the West has been whitewashing its own role in creating it.
Yeah, I got you.
But that just means we shouldn't have been dicking around with their stuff in the first place. Iapetus in a soothing narration voice. Okay. Poetry with Pop. There was once a woman named Wharton. All men knew the STDs she was sporting. She said it was over it. Now she is ordering it for men to give her a ring. Riggs! Oh, she said she was over it. Now she is ordering it for men to give her the ring. Yeah, it's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen.
All kinds of warts. All the kinds of warts.
Well, first of all, it's, she came out and basically told the whole world she has VD.
Yeah, and then she's wondering why no man wants to commit to her.
Well, that and the fact that if you just look at her catalog of stuff she's written, she's all for fucking rocker.
Yeah.
I don't want to have that around me 24/7, 365. I'm sorry.
That pendulum swings from screw all men, I don't need him, you're worthless, and it literally can change from day to day. Nobody wants to deal with that bipolar fuck bath. Sorry.
Absolutely correct.
It's not going to happen. Another one from Crazy Uncle here in the email. Wango Tango. Okay.
Here we go.
Was talking with a waitress from Hooters right when they were going to close. The waitress asked me to meet her at the club down the street a half an hour after her shift. I agreed, but there was an issue. A couple guys 2 tables over heard it and asked her if she would hang out with her. And she turned out to have a friend at the same job. 2 boys, 2 girls. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Waitress came to me with a check and an apology for meeting up with the 2 guys instead of me. That is when I looked at them close. Turned out they were both from Charlie Company and I was in Bravo. So before I left, I asked the guys as loud as I could, I'm surprised your wife let you come out tonight. Then I paused. Oh, I forgot. Your kid's birthday is next week.
Nice.
Shockingly, the guys didn't realize I was talking to them until I had left. Next Monday morning, those 2 came to my company looking to fight. A few NCOs must have gotten involved because they were sent back without incident, though I found out I almost caused a company-on-company brawl. I miss those days.
I've seen quite a few of those, actually.
You got a good one? Is there an Army story with this?
Yeah.
Yes. Army story. Come on.
All right. So, well, this goes all the way back to when I literally first came in the Army. I'd been in 9th Infantry Division like a week. We had a battalion picnic at the American Lake.
Why is that in quotes?
Well, because it was supposed to be our battalion, and it wound up another battalion was there at the same time.
Oh, okay.
And it was 247, our sister battalion.
I kind of already know where this is going.
So I got into a knockdown, drag-out fist fight with a Mexican, and we knocked the colonel's wife in the lake, and somebody else got knocked into fire and set on fire. They broke that up. They weren't burned bad.
Okay.
It was more like a jacket, and
Okay.
they took it off. They're fine. They broke that up, and me and this Mexican, and I'm not going to say his name, he's a piece of shit, we got stuck having to pick up beer cans and be the go-to for the day. Well, it turns out that we had 347 on this area over here, and then there's another picnic area about 200 meters away, and that was 247. And just like in the bar, when people drink, they get a little closer, and they get a little closer, and they get a little closer.
Yeah.
And it was supposed to end at like 6 o'clock. At like 5:30, it turned into like a 100-person on 100-person medieval type brawl, minus the swords and axes. Nice. It was literally like I threw down the garbage bag and I run into the fray. I mean, it was insane. My face. I probably got punched a good half a dozen times in the face. Probably, I might have broken my nose because it was bleeding profusely. I didn't go to the hospital or anything.
That's an improvement.
So who knows? But yeah, it turned into a huge knockout, drag-out brawl. And it was hilarious.
And that wasn't the only one that you witnessed?
No.
Well, if we have some time later, we can tell another one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But those happen, fights like that happen all the time in the military.
Oh, yeah. This dude's blowing off steam and shit.
Oh, no.
Fucking with
Now, I have another one we'll talk about later. It's a good one. You got to remind me. Say
I will. I'll remind you.
MPPT.
MPPT.
Yeah. And I'll remember what the story is.
MPPT. Speaking of MPPT, the first time Pop has to empty his squirrel bladder,
which will be soon.
We have a brand new deepfake montage courtesy of Billy Von Baum. I think this is the best one yet. I was laughing my ass off start to finish. So keep drinking, Pop, because people are going to want their piss break tonight.
All right.
I promise.
All right.
I got to show him a little bit of it before the stream started because like, oh, shit, I didn't show you the new one. Damn it.
You fucking bastards.
Awesome. DDD, Digital Demonic Davros. I watch this channel because Australia is currently run like a damn business and not a community. Pop makes me laugh, and Toxic Male, best voice ever. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I don't know. I think James Von Maxwell's got me beat. That dude's got a voice like butter.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Yep. Just spread it on toast. Michael Simmons, you think that looks bad? My mom had to have a rip or two taken out and replace part of her skull because it got infected from clamped off an aneurysm.
Oh, shit.
Oh, damn. That is messed up.
All right, we better hit the deep fake right now.
Oh, okay. He's going to hit the deep fake. So before we do that, though, I am going to remember to do the sponsor message at the correct time tonight. And I double-checked it to make sure the audio was on. So you guys, if you can't hear me, let me know. But I'm checking. It looks like I'm good. The slow-motion collapse of Western civilization is in high gear. It's turning Canada and the U.S. into a Marxist police state. And if you haven't noticed it yourself, you need to let Thomas Fitzgerald spell it out for you in this book, The Police Are Not Your Friends, a guide to police interaction, detainment, arrest, and trial, because understanding your rights is how you get your white belt in administrative violence. This is available on Amazon right now in paperback and Kindle. We have taken this book from down in the thousands of ranking to up in the top 10. Let's get it to number 1. A link is in the Meat Gazer box. Balls! Enjoy your new deep fake.
funny.
It's the best one ever.
That's pretty funny.
Balls Deep Fakes by Billy Von Baum. Go to BillyVonBaum.com. Subscribe to his channels.
That shit is good.
He is the man. Cannot lose with Billy Von Baum. Oh, fantastic. All right, what else we got here? We're going to go from skull stuff to we're not worthy because we got a $50 donation from Dharam Sumkoti.
We're not worthy! We're not worthy!
That's right, you're not worthy. Pop, I'm thinking about making an FN 5.7 my first 2A purchase. What are your thoughts?
Okay. The FN57 is a very quick round which will defeat soft body armor. But the ammo's expensive. You're better off getting a 9mm.
Yes. Oh, yes. We love talking about guns around here. And you know what? Way things are going. If you guys haven't made any purchases, you need to be making quite a few.
Better get on that shit.
Yes. Defend your home, defend your rights, because no one else is going to do it for you. What is that Supreme Court decision saying that police are under no obligation to protect you?
They've actually several decisions.
Yeah.
They have no obligation to protect you or your property.
Yeah. What's, I don't know. What's the point? Shark Dentures, are you out of your effing mind? Yes, Pop. Yes, she is. Western women in general, man, you could ask that question about a lot of them. Uman, red flag alert from my son. If a chick lives alone, has a dog and a big jar of peanut butter on the nightstand, run!
That's not going to end well.
No, it's not.
No.
Well, he consents. No, he just wants peanut butter. And you're sick.
That's some Middle Eastern shit right there. Just saying.
How do you know it's a good date in the Middle East? Meh.
Well, I mean, there's been quite a few videos of Apache helicopters with those, $1 million night vision heat fucking scopes showing dudes banging sheep out in the fucking field.
Well.
And what I mean, dudes, I'm not talking about army soldiers.
Some dudes like to skeet and delete, and apparently in the Middle East, they like to bleat, skeet, and delete.
I don't know. That's some fucked up shit. I have to say.
Yes, it is.
That was horrible.
Ugh. Disgusting. James P. with a $25 donation. I'm trying to date in my 50s. It's a complete shit show out there. Women tend to give up on themselves, hugely overweight, look for someone to bring them out of debt, have 5 children to 4 men, or they're outright mentally deranged.
Absolutely correct.
Ugh.
It's not worth it anymore, man. Look, I feel for you. And like I took a 7-year hiatus.
For good reason.
Yeah, I mean, I was in my 40s. A lot of guys are at the top of their game in their 40s. I took over half of it off. So,
and I think it saved you a lot of, if you were able to recondition your thinking, meat.
Yeah.
So it works because, hey, if it seems like all women are the same, take some time off because you're part of the problem.
That's right.
And the only way that you can address that is if you're not constantly dick thinking. So.
And to be honest, you need to be done dick thinking by roughly 33, 34.
Yeah.
If you
Some
continue,
people, it extends beyond that.
And they usually wind up in the poorhouse because of it.
Yep. These dudes who get married like 5, 6, 7 fucking times.
Yeah, a one and done. If you get married once because, you want to believe in the tradition, you want to have some kids, totally understand. But if that one goes way of the dodo bird,
out.
Do not try to bring things back from the dead. It is done.
Done. A Little Impaired donated and says ACFT was changed to help women. Not
Absolutely
meant to be combat ready anymore, according to the Army.
That's absolutely correct. They've made it basically, they made the males and the females. It's absolute horseshit.
And now they wonder why the freaking retention ratings are shit.
Oh, no, they're in, it's getting bad.
It's going to get really
I'm
bad.
literally hearing like some units out there are at 50% strength.
Ouch.
They lost so many people, and they're losing more because people are dropping packets left and right.
Oh, that's what happens when you spend almost 6 million man-hours on wokeness training and not learning how to survive.
Well, it's not just that. I mean, for
That's
instance,
not what they signed up for.
No, it
Anyway,
isn't.
You don't sign up into the military to get preached to, being sensitive to somebody's gender fucking pronouns.
That's absolutely correct.
And who's going to give a shit about that on the battlefield? No one.
No one. Absolutely correct. No one's going to give a shit.
Yeah, I mean, do you really think that the Russian soldier who's running at you with an AK-47 is going to give a fuck whether you call him, she, or zer?
Or if you had two mothers,
Yeah,
it doesn't care.
no fucks.
No fucks are given.
Take your little cartoon recruiting ad, Army, and shove that up your fourth point of contact because it's not working for anyone.
Well, I will say this though: from the reports I'm seeing, the Russian army, they have, their recruiting commercials are on point, but their performance thus far has been terrible.
Yep.
And that's mainly because of the leadership.
Yeah, it happens. Shit happens. Daniel Way, what is your opinion on the palletized missile systems the Air Force is developing?
Okay, are we talking about the ones that you launch the missiles from the ground and they're in a pallet, or the ones that you push out of the back of an aircraft and they basically fall out of the pallet and launch from there? Because those are pretty goddamn spooky. Like literally, they have 6 or 8 cruise missiles. They're on a pallet. They push them out of the back of a cargo aircraft. The parachute opens. The missiles orientate down. They slide out of their berth. The wings come out, and they're live.
Damn.
That's pretty. It's pretty scary. It's pretty scary.
And the other kind?
Well, the other kind is they put them on the back of a truck, roll them out to where they're going to launch them or what have you, and they fire them from there. And then they're kind of like an MLRS system but the missiles are programmed, guided from satellite or internal computers.
Gotcha. Okay. So there you go. Talked about both kinds just to make sure we cover the bases. Michael Morgan, in the words of Coach Red Pill and Leonardo DiCaprio, never under any circumstance date a woman over 24.
Okay.
Well, I mean, shit, man, nowadays, even by then, they're sporting a 3-figure body count. I mean, it all depends. Ugh, not all women are like that, but enough of them are.
Well, you're right. Not all women are like that, but the thing is, the laws are all on their side.
Yeah.
Say you make a mistake and you pick the wrong one, your life is in the fucking shitter.
Done.
That's
why I say not all women are like that. That's true. But enough of them are. Or should I say, but, oh, hang on. Oh, did we see that one before?
Yeah, we saw that one.
Enough of them are. Now that could crack walnuts.
That doesn't even look like a real one.
That is quite fantastic. Those look painted on.
Yeah.
It's good times, though. Good times. All right. Speaking of things that shouldn't exist in nature, here we go. MSNPC. I love this. The far right's obsession with fitness is going digital. Why the far right is really into home fitness. Here's some samples from this piece of journalism here.
All right, hang on.
Go ahead.
All right.
Oh, here we go. Hang on.
I can feel anger. It gives you focus, makes you stronger.
Proceed.
It does. All right. What we have seen here in the Western world, anything you can do, I can do better, is one of the big mottos of feminism.
Unless you're an NCAA swimmer.
Up until a man shows up and thinks he's a woman and destroys you at your own sport. What we've been seeing here is the systematic destruction of masculinity in the Western world. And why are they doing that? They want to manipulate you. They want you to be weak physically and mentally and spiritually, and then they could walk you right into the slaughterhouse, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Yes. Why do you think they engineered a social scenario that preaches social science in schools after they made damn sure your mama can totally do it alone with Big Daddy government's help? Kick him out of the house. He wasn't worth anything anyway. You don't need him except, his tax dollars at the point of a gun, child support, Section 8 welfare, WIC, alimony, et cetera, et cetera.
Absolutely correct.
Take the father out of the home, submerge these people in a cesspool of Marxist education for 12 to 16 years, and bums your uncle.
There you go.
Welcome to the era of soy. Earlier this month, researchers, now they put fascist fitness in quotes. They really should have put researchers in quotes.
Yeah.
Reported that a network of online fascist fitness chat groups on the encrypted platform Telegram are recruiting and radicalizing young men with neo-Nazi and white supreme pizza extremist ideologies.
And you know what they define extremist ideologies?
Anything to the right of Karl Marx?
Well, you're considered a white supreme pizza if you perfect your craft.
Yes. If you are
you're educated.
If you call yourself a patriot now,
Yes.
or you love freedom, that is now considered fascism and white supreme pizza.
That's absolutely correct. If you show up on time, you're prepared for work, you do good in school. Virtually all of the metrics for excellence are now considered white supreme pizza.
Yeah.
What does that tell you? That's telling me the left wants to weaken all of the men so they don't have to worry about them making any fucking waves. And I say, go fuck yourself. And all of these groups online should keep fucking preaching fitness because there is no downside to being physically fit.
Yeah.
Like, I work out. I don't work out to like, look good for women because obviously I don't. I work out because I know at some point I am going to have to fight for my life or I'm going to have to crack skulls with motherfuckers. And if you are not in shape when you have to crack skulls, you're going to pay the price in pain, maybe your life. Be in shape. I'm not even kidding.
I'm not kidding either.
Like you saw me at the gym. I go to the boxing gym and I will usually fight. I will do bag work on 3 bags at the same time.
Yeah, I've seen you do it. I had to film you for it.
Yeah, because I'm not training for competing anymore. I'm training for self-defense and to save my life.
Yeah. They don't want men to be physically strong because men who are physically strong tend to be mentally strong because that requires a lot of discipline. Mm-hmm. And here you go. Men who are physically strong are more likely to have right-wing political views. And people with right-wing political views do not vote for big government, Marxist handouts, and other woke bullshit.
Absolutely correct.
So there you go.
This is from their own mouth.
Yeah. Weaker men are more likely to support the welfare state and wealth redistribution. Mm-hmm. Link may reflect psychological traits that evolved in our ancestors. You mean biology's real? Don't tell Leah Thomas. Strength was a proxy for ability to defend or acquire resources. And you know what that means? That means that you get to procreate. And they don't want you doing that either.
No, they don't.
There is no link between women's physical strength and political views.
Actually,
not even going to go there.
No. It's the lack of their physical strength, which makes a lot of these feminists fall in line with socialism and communism.
And we're talking about fitness up here as well. Mm-hmm. When more than half of leftoid women under 30 have a verified mental illness, there is a huge problem, especially when you have these people that, like the Founding Fathers, wouldn't want you serving in office. They sure as fuck wouldn't want you voting. That's why the vote wasn't for everybody when this country began.
You had to have skin in the game.
Exactly, and that's exactly how it should have stayed. When you get people voting in their self-interest, that's how you go from a country that was ran primarily on tariffs to a country that is now ran primarily on fucking its own population in the ass. Thanks, ladies.
Yep.
So, if you go to the gym, lift heavy things up and put them back down and grow muscle, well, you're basically Hitler. Here's I shit you not, this is the next bit. Physical fitness has always been central to the far right. In Mein Kampf, Hitler fixated on boxing and jiu-jitsu. Wow, I didn't know Mike Tyson was a Nazi. Believing that they could help him create an army of millions whose aggressive spirit and impeccably trained bodies combined with fanatical love of the fatherland would do more for the German nation than any mediocre tactile weapons training or tactical weapons training.
Well, hang on. All right. Yeah.
They're literally arguing.
You know who else lifted weights? Hitler. Nah.
Have you ever seen Hitler? He's a pudgy, old, fat guy.
I could beat the shit. Steve Urkel could beat the shit out of Hitler.
Even in World War I, when he was at his peak, he was only, 5'8" or 5'9" or some shit?
Yeah.
He was a runner.
And you know who else boxes? Justin Trudeau. Oh, no.
Yeah.
And he got the shit kicked out of him.
Listen, men should be able to have a decent amount of strength, decent amount of muscle coordination and endurance, and they should be able to defend themselves and the ones they love.
Yes.
Because you never know. Evil never sleeps. It only responds to two things. That's death and pain. If you cannot inflict death or pain, evil will trample all over you every fucking time.
Yep.
And yeah, you can well, I'll go along with it. And no, it doesn't fucking care. At the end of the day, evil will march you into a hole in the ground and kill you because that's what it's designed to do.
Yep.
It destroys.
And when you read journalism like this, make no mistake, you are being confronted face first with evil.
Correct.
And they want you to be culpable in your own destruction, and they're trying to shame you into being
stupid.
less healthy and less physically able to resist when the tyranny comes for you.
Absolutely correct. I should probably do a couple of videos where I actually go through, show some hand-to-hand techniques.
Hell yeah. We got to do the airsoft training as well. Here's some more of this bullshit. The U.S. is comparatively far behind, which will only become more and more problematic, especially since the phenomenon is growing in the country, building on the established fight club culture of MMA far-right extremism. The leader of a Maryland skinhead group, for example, once ran a gym to recruit and train white supreme pizzas and mixed martial arts.
First of all, everyone should be training in hand-to-hand combat. Everyone should train in the martial arts. I don't care if you're on the left or the right. I don't care what your race is. Everyone should be able to do that.
Yeah. They want Antifa to be able to show up at any of these rallies and, nuke these people 5-on-1. But if these people are trained in hand-to-hand combat, guess what? That's not going to happen.
Well, it's not as easy.
Yeah, definitely not as easy.
You need to have, say you have two guys fighting one dude who's not in shape and doesn't know how to fight. Chances are that one dude is going to get fucking trounced. If that one dude knows how to fucking fight and is reasonably strong, fast enough with enough endurance,
and the other two dudes are soy-addled, limp-wristed wimps,
it's not going to go well for them.
Not going to go well.
It's not going to go well.
What are you going to do? Hit him with your picket sign that says free abortion on demand? Wah. Ugh. This is hilarious. 4 members or associates of the racist, violent Rise Above movement. Oh, the thing is, though, they get all of these hate groups from the ADL, right?
Correct.
Actually go to the ADL's website and look at their list of verified hate groups, and you're going to laugh your ass off because most of them have nothing to do with hate. It's usually patriot groups, conservative groups.
I want to know why all these groups aren't suing the fucking dog shit out of the ADL.
They're probably in a long fucking line.
Yeah.
So this person, the self-described premier MMA club of the alt-right, pled guilty to conspiracy to riot after the 2017 Unite the Right rally in Charlottesville, Virginia. Yeah, you want to know why they pled guilty to that? Because it was a state case. The state has unlimited resources. You don't. So half the time these people take pleas because they can't afford to keep up that legal fight.
And the fact that these prosecutors probably hit them with a laundry list of charges.
Yeah. And in Charlottesville was 1,000% Antifa, and what happened was just the reaction to it. It's what happens most of the time. An online propagandist for that now defunct group was spotted among protesters on January 6th last year. I'm sorry, you could actually spot them among all the FBI agents?
Yeah.
I'm just asking for a friend. When members of the white supreme pizza group Patriot Front, not a white supreme pizza group, by the way, marched in Washington, D.C. in December 2021, they were accompanied by a new media outlet created by Rams founder Robert Rundo, who is working to create a network of far-right MMA active... Could you possibly fill this one paragraph with more bullshit buzzwords?
Well, first of all, like
Wow.
they're trying to turn the whole MMA into like some white supreme pizza camp.
Yep.
Get the fuck out of
So
here, you
we're gonna-
weak bastard.
So we're going to dismantle the UFC, right? Oh, that's right, I forgot. It's stunning and brave when a trans woman cracks the ever-loving fuck out of a biological woman's skull. Then MMA is totally fine. But for the rest of us, white supreme pizza, you're fascist, you need to be deplatformed, bye-bye.
Yeah.
Horse shit!
Yeah. That is actually an understatement.
Horse shit might actually smell better than this so-called journalism. Wow. I can't even tell you. I mean, aside from Project Veritas, when was the last time you saw real journalism?
Well,
People who actually investigate things.
we do.
Oh, you and I are journalists, but I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
we don't claim to be journalists. We're shit-talking drunks.
Well, I mean, I have individuals who contact me who are in the know all the time.
Yeah, which is honestly, it's awesome, but it's sad at the same time that these guys who have legit tips, info, sometimes intel, have to come to a retired army grunt and his turbo dork buddy. Mm-hmm. They feel like word is going to get out there through us. Instead of the people who are supposed to be keeping the tyrannical government in check.
Well,
that is fucking scary.
Like, for instance, the whole when we talked to that Major T about the poke and smoke in the Army.
Yeah, he's a cool dude.
Actually, this is happening across the entire military, all 5 branches. There's only the comity, poke and smoke.
Commodity, I think is
Commodity.
Whatever
It's
called.
the only one that has been approved. They don't have it in stock. So they are using substitutes, but falsifying everyone's medical record stating they're receiving the actual committee-approved vaccine.
Yep.
It's fraud on a monumental scale.
Yep. And now the senator, I think it was Ron Johnson or something like that, the hearings where all of the real numbers came out about the adverse effects among military men and things going up 1,000% in less than a year. They're going back and doctoring the numbers for the previous years in order to make the new year not look as bad.
I know. What a bunch of shit is that? That we have like
What the fuck?
We just got that one story about soldiers at Fort Bragg dying in their bunks.
Yeah. And no one's talking about it. They stopped reporting on it because too many people were asking questions.
Yeah, it's unheard of for that to happen.
Wow.
I'm just saying that is unheard of.
Yeah.
It should not be normalized here, and the fact that our media is doing it speaks volumes that, in my opinion, they need to be treated as bullet sponges.
Yeah, it's totally normal for 15-year-old athletes who are virtually indestructible to drop dead of heart attacks in the middle of soccer fields, to the point where you've got universities in Cucaforianistan requiring EKGs before they will clear somebody to go on the field. Oh, but totally has nothing to do with the poke and smoke. Yeah, Hailey Bieber's blood clot in her brain, also known as a stroke, nothing to do with it, even though it's becoming more common for various reasons.
Yeah, I tried to bring those facts up to on the Facebook page where, one of the groups is the group I graduated high school with.
Yeah.
They delete all my posts. So I said, fuck them.
Of course. Yeah, you can't have anybody telling you the truth.
We've had like 5 or 6 people drop dead in the past year and a half for no reason.
Yeah.
I mean, heart attack and strokes and stuff. But in your 50s, that can happen. But we are now at it's statistically to a point where it is suspicious.
Yes. We have approached the territory of the outliers. And when the outliers are becoming the norm, something's wrong.
Correct.
And some outside force is pushing the numbers that way. So I have to ask all these people who keep deleting these posts and fact-checking, why do you want to live the lie so much? What good does it do you?
I know.
And what is it going to take to break you out of it? What's it going to take to wake you up? Is it going to take your own parents dropping dead? Your kids?
Yeah.
Because that's coming down the pipe. And all these people who censored us, called us conspiracy theorists, shat on us, ended friendships, ended family relationships, they're going to come back one day and realize, holy fuck, they were right the whole time. And you know what they're going to get when they come back to us and say, I'm so sorry, I really should have listened to you? They're going to get this on my answering machine.
Okay, we're going to have to go with a big fuck off.
And there you go.
And there you go.
Actually, it kind of feels like I need one of these.
Am
I wrong?
No, you're right. Totally
Just
right.
saying. Fact checkers are cancer. You can kiss my ass. But oh, hang on. I really like that.
Before we go to the next one, let's do an inventory.
Oh, leather. We got leather this time.
Oh, okay.
That's not bad at all. Quick inventory before we move on here to the next one, because we're kind of going back into Thought Thursday mode before we jump to new tech for one of the most ridiculous things to come out of the BBC since the Did You Search for Big Black Cock on Google? No, I didn't. I'm looking for the British Broadcasting Center. Just saying. Was that TED 2? And it's like, I'm trying to search for drive-through carry-out. Did you mean Big Black Cock? No, I didn't mean Big Black. Oh, no, now I click the images tab. Damn it. Okay, how do I do this without looking at it? All right. 91 on Twitch currently. D-Live is rocking 80. Odyssey is looking frozen at 39. It was at 39 earlier. Is it something messed up over there?
Could be.
Must be. Yeah, it's not even collating viewers right now. Okay, 39 it's still sitting at right now. IGTOW.TV, 47. Rumble is up to 702. Hell yes.
All right.
And YouTube is up to 928. So slow increase, but only 546 likes. You know
what are you guys doing? Come on.
Smash that shit. Smash it like grapes. So you can make wine and then send it to me, and then I'll be Whiny Blake for a night. How does that sound?
All right.
Yeah, there's some people in the chat saying that Odyssey is frozen for them. Hopefully it's not too bad over there. It seems to be kind of a regional thing, too. Some people have problems with it, others don't. So
yeah,
it is what it is. All right. This is just pathetic, but to be honest. This woman went viral for revealing she changed into large sweats after a guy took photos of her at the gym, and it's starting an important conversation. Now, this is part of the video here. We're going to show you the video. This is the first part. So here's what I first wore at the gym, and this is why I had to change. Okay.
Well,
now we're going to watch the video.
All right.
And you're going to see why this is so stupid. Here we go. Okay, I want to make sure I don't
get any copyrighted music.
Yeah.
I got you.
Try to boost this up. Okay, now I think we can do it.
And this girl came inside and she told me that a guy who's wearing like an orange sweater, like she was behind him and he was like taking pictures of me and like was checking me out as I went to the bathroom. And I'm kind of like scared, so like I'm gonna cry. Wait, what happened?
Okay, so she didn't see anyone looking at her, checking her out, and taking photos. She's taking someone else's word for it. Okay, so we're going to do a little experiment right now, Pop.
All right, here we go.
Okay. What am I doing right now?
Checking a text.
Are you sure about that?
Oh, you could be taking a picture.
Exactly. Fact is, no one can tell if you're taking pictures or texting if you're looking at your phone like this. Now, let's say I'm on an exercise bike and, you know, they have like the handles up there. This is how you look at your phone if you're on an exercise bike. Now, if she's doing squats right here across from me, it could look like I'm perving on her when really I'm just checking the news.
Here we go.
This is so stupid.
All right. There we go. If you are in public, people can look at you. They can take pictures of you. You might not like it, but so what, comma, I don't care, and fuck off.
That stupid video.
I'm just saying.
Yep.
You're in fucking public. Shut up.
Yeah. And there's literally no more context to the video. It's just the exchange between her and the person who works at the gym, who didn't know they were being filmed, by the way.
Now,
Now, in a private business, that could technically be illegal
well,
because she's recording a private discussion.
well, the thing is this. If the guy's just doing his thing and he's using his, you don't know what he's doing, number one. Now, if he's following around, like making it obvious he's filming you and making all kinds of fucking lewd remarks, okay, then you have a case to go up to the management and go, hey, you got a creeper here. He's kind of creeping me out. That's a valid thing right there. But somebody like looking at their phone or whatever, I mean, shut the fuck up. The world doesn't revolve around you. And you're not even that good looking.
No.
You are okay, but I can almost guarantee you that the men around you are not going to be like horn dogging on her.
It's just like, you remember the chick who did the stupid song about she doesn't, don't talk to me when I'm at the gym. It's the same shit here. She is dressed to be ogled at, and clearly she films herself at the gym all the time because she's got a TikTok and that's all that's fucking on there. She goes there for attention, and she just didn't like the person who was giving it to her. Or in this case, she can't even prove that she was getting attention. She just got it secondhand from somebody who, for all we know, could have been trying to, initiate a lumpy liver liquor section by coming off as a savior.
Yeah, who knows? I mean, this is so stupid.
And I'm sorry, one of the reasons why men work out at home, which I know is White Supreme Pizza now, is because we don't go there for chicks. Okay? It's traditionally men who work out are working out for themselves. Women work out in the gym in public for attention. They just typically don't like the men they get it from.
When I work out, I don't give a shit about picking up women. And the main reason I work out is to basically maintain my danger.
Yeah. If you are literally just working out for yourself, you can work out at home.
That's right.
If you're going to the gym and you're dressing in a sports bra and skin-tight yoga shorts, you are hoping to score cock. Not some of the time, not part of the time, but all the time.
She wants some kayaka.
She wants kiyaka.
I gotcha.
Or she looks Asian, so maybe she wants some Peking diaka.
And listen, if you don't like what's going on at the gym, there are gyms out there where women only are allowed in there.
Yeah.
Go to one of those.
Yeah,
and then you won't have the problem.
It's just like, what's that stupid dating app, Bumble, although women are bitching about that now too.
Yeah, because that one was created so women can always make the first move. And guess what's happening? Women are not making the first move.
And they're still complaining about it.
And they're still bitching about it. Yeah, get the fuck out. Suck a fat baby's dick.
It must be nice to have, to just manufacture all your problems and then have the media, the government, and everybody back you up for it. I don't have that privilege.
No, nor do I.
No. And even if we tried to exercise it, people would laugh at us, just like we're laughing at this stupid twat. And there's actually a guy who has made a career as like a social media influencer out of calling out bitches like this.
Oh, good.
If you still have a twatter, I don't, but I've seen this guy's videos. They're constantly getting reposted on different social media. He goes by Joey Swole, and he's always calling these chicks out.
Okay.
So, can't make this shit up. Wait until the end. So he's got tons of videos calling out these, and then he sees stuff like this where there's kid who's clearly overweight, and he's in the gym busting his ass, and he's like, yes, this is what we need more of.
That's right.
Yes. Not less of it. It's
More.
not White Supreme Pizza. We need more of it.
Listen, you are... I'm a firm believer. If you allow your child to be fat, it's a form of child abuse.
Yes.
Because you're setting your child up for just a miserable, long, grueling, fucking painful life.
Yep. Yeah. Like, check this one out here. This dumb biatcha here.
Here we go.
Her biggest gym pet peeve. And anyone who describes things as a pet peeve, you already know you don't want to invite them over to your house.
All right, so first of all, wear a shirt that covers your skin.
Yeah, so
if you're at the gym to work out for you, you don't look like this.
Yeah, she's there for attention.
Yeah.
And that's why she's filming herself working out. And all the guy asked was, how many sets you got? Mm-hmm. And at the beginning, he's like, don't mean to bother you. How many sets you got?
Is he?
Because
Is
she
he
was
the guy on the leg machine? Right
no,
now?
he's actually off camera.
He's off camera.
But that's her biggest gym pet peeve is being asked how many sets she has. It's bullshit. She was taking so long setting up her camera, he's probably genuinely curious.
Yeah.
This man did nothing wrong. There is absolutely nothing wrong with somebody asking you politely how many sets you have left.
I do that all the time.
This man was trying to get your attention. You were setting up your camera. You hadn't started your set yet. He went as far as to even say, "I'm sorry for bothering you." He didn't deserve your smirk. He didn't deserve your attitude. And he definitely didn't deserve to be posted on your social media as an example of what bad gym etiquette is. The only bad gym etiquette here is you.
Yeah!
People ask me
Boom.
all the time how many
Boom.
sets I have left. I go as far as saying, would you like to work in with me?
I do
You
that
don't
all the
have to
time.
do that, but you need to respect people. It's a shared space. You don't own the gym. Your name is not on it. Until it is, I suggest you mind your own business. Be better than that.
And shut the fuck up.
Damn right. And then you have chicks like this. When you're recording yourself and someone walks by and ruins it, and as always, she's sports bra, skin-tight yoga pants, totally there for yourself, baby.
What's this guy doing?
Let's see. A gym phase you should skip, it says. Oh, I wanted that.
All right, so.
Not locking your shit up.
You know what really upsets me about this video? It's not the fact that lockers get broken into all the time, so people carry their stuff with them. It's not a big deal. A lot of people do it. I do it.
So do I.
It's the fact that you're a trainer. You're a fitness coach. You're supposed to be a leader in the gym, a leader in the fitness community. You can see her body language as she's walking up. You can tell she's a little unsure, a little anxious, maybe a little intimidated, and you decided to use that against her to prey on her just so you can shame her on social media for likes and attention. All for something as stupid as carrying her jacket with her? Really?
I do that all the
My
time.
advice is you apologize to this woman. Then you learn about this new phase going around called minding your own business.
Damn right.
Listen, I've been known to go in the gym, and I carry a box with all my stuff in it, and I take it with me everywhere I go because I've had shit stolen there, and I just rather have it in my possession 24/7, 365, or I leave it in my fucking car. You know, I bring all the valuable stuff I keep locked up in my car.
Yeah, that's how you should do it. It's like, I never take my wallet in with me to the gym. I have a special locked console in my car. Stays in there. So
Gotcha. Well, we're coming up on 40 minutes since my last piss break.
Oh,
here we go.
Oh, are we doing another one?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll use a different one this time. Why not? We haven't watched Clarence the Cop in a while.
Hey, it's your old buddy Joe. You know, Uncle Joe. And today I'm going to tell you just a story about this guy. What's his name? What's that guy's name? Clarence? Yeah, I think it's Clarence. Clarence the Cop? Yeah, that's it. Clarence Cop. Yeah, that's the guy I'm going to tell you a story about today. Growing up in Scranton, you know, the mean streets of Scranton. Well, there was this guy, Corn Pop. And Corn Pop, he was a bad dude. And this one time, me and him got into it, and we were about to throw down. I think that's what the kids are calling it today. They're throwing down. But back in my day, we used to call it fisticuffs. And because he was, this guy, like I said, Corn Pop, he was a bad dude. And then Clarence stepped in and he was like, come on, man, come on. And me and Corn Pop looked at each other and were like, yeah, come on, man. What are we doing? What's going on? So we jumped on our bicycles. Then we went down to the soda pop shop and we got ice cream. So I learned a lot that day about roaches and fisticuffs and Rocky Road ice cream. And it's all because of Clarence. Clarence Pop the Cop. And thank you, Clarence. All right. Okay, let me let me turn this off here. Now, you guys are paying me for this, right? Just make sure you send Hunter the money and just you put it in his account and it'll get to me. Just have a market for the big guy. Okay? And yeah, oh wait, is this thing still on? How do you turn this off? Do you press this button?
That shit never gets old, man. Billy Von Baum.
That's some good shit right there.
He is the man. All right, we're going to read you some super chats, and then we're going to adjourn to new tech to talk about how apparently heterosexuality wasn't invented until 1937.
Well, I did tell my kids when they were young that, prior to World War II, there was no color. That color was just invented.
Just fucking with your kids, man.
Yeah, that one worked up until they're about 10, and then they're like, that's bullshit, Dad.
You're an asshole, Dad.
They didn't say a-hole, they butthole.
You butthole, Dad.
Being a butthole.
You're being a butthole, Dad.
All right, we'll do a quick roll call as we're going through the chats here.
All right.
We got 94 still watching on Twitch. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream. 85 on D Live, and the gift game is going strong. 10% to the big guy. Odyssey is rocking 38 still. Must be some problems tonight. Damn it. Caleb Bond says, the biome thing was me being sarcastic, by the way. One of the worst ways to go is shitting yourself to death.
Yeah?
Yeah, that would suck. Holy smoke, Joe Frazier, Chief Kick-a-Bitch of the Slap-a-Ho Nation, has thrown in a $50 donation.
We're not worthy! We're not worthy!
See the email with subject Kick-a-Bitch. In my defense, I was 18, horny, and the only sex I had to date was jacking off to videotape porn. I already know I'm not worthy.
Kick-a-bitch.
And we've all been there, man. We've all been there. It's like when you're like 13 and a stiff breeze will give you a stiffy. Just saying.
13 to 15 are the worst years.
Yeah, people wank off to everything, man. So it's like you take a look at the TV guide or the cable guide and you skip ahead to like 2 o'clock in the morning if you got Cinemax, and you're like,
You're trying to look for the tits between the jiggly lines.
Can I eject my my mom's soap opera tape and then set a timer for my own and then remember to replace it in the morning? Just wondering. Not that I ever did that or anything. I'm just saying. The twisted tale of how I lost my V card or weird scenes inside the graveyard.
Oh no.
I got to thinking about it yesterday when I heard Super Freak. This ought to be good. I was 18 in 1977 when I got rid of my virginity. It was late on a hot summer night, and I stopped at a college dive bar in New Haven called the Keg House on the way home from a long day working as an EMT. The only business there was the summer session crowd, and it was thin as it was a Monday. I had just sat down to 2 fingers of Jack when a beautiful 5'6", 22 or 23-year-old black chick walked in and sat down at my table. She was dark, but not Kenyan dark. She had white woman's facial structure and straight hair. She did not make small talk or ask me to buy her a drink. Instead, she asked, "Do you want to get out of here?" I downed my Jack in a single gulp and left with her. I followed her in my car and parked in a dark street in front of a cemetery where she removed a flashlight and a heavy blanket from her trunk. She proceeded to guide me through a gap in the fence.
Stop reading right here. Dude. This is how you become a sacrifice victim at a goddamn devil worshiper party. Are you out of your goddamn mind? All right.
She could have flayed your ass open and sacrificed you to Satan.
What are you doing?
I'm just like, wow.
All right.
I bet when you're 18 and horny, you do stupid shit.
And that's how you wind up getting sacrificed because that's what they're totally depending upon that.
She proceeded to guide me through a gap in the fence. You know who else walked through a gap in the fence? Bruce Willis in Pulp Fiction. We all know how that turned out.
That did not go well.
Zed's dead, baby. Zed's dead. I followed her past 7 or 8 rows of tombstones to a place in front of one where she had spread the blanket, took off her clothes, sat down, and asked me what was taking so long. I told her that I was a virgin and stunned by her beauty. She had perfect tits. We made it 4 times that first night. When we were done, I asked her if she would teach me all about pleasing a woman, and she liked the idea. I had only asked her as a way of getting more poon, but it really paid off in future ability and confidence. And then I asked, why the cemetery? My thoughts exactly. And she clicked on the flashlight and pointed it at the stone that had a date of death just a month prior and said,
Oh, no.
"That's my father."
Oh, wow.
She was doing a white guy on her father's grave.
Wow.
There's more.
Okay.
This went on for the rest of the summer and got freakier every time. I did bend her over his headstone and backed up against it. I did her while she sat on a rolled-up blanket on top of it. She did me in reverse cowgirl while she faced her father's headstone. She went down on her knees in front of it and spat my bazooka juice on her father's name. Then one night we accidentally toppled his headstone and finished on top of it. That was the last night I saw her. The hell of it is that she was so hot inside that she ruined me for every other woman. Until my wife, except Kinky Christina, was cold by comparison. It was like going from the furnace to the freezer. I had begun to think that kind of heat only went with perversion.
Well, you know,
Crazy slut C.
that's some crazy shit right there.
Oh, this is next level crazy shit.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to be
Somebody
honest.
clearly had daddy issues.
Yeah.
Woo.
It's not really a wise thing to have daddy issues, to mess with women with daddy issues.
Holy smoking Joe
Does
Frazier.
not end well.
No. And I didn't see that coming, figuratively and literally.
What the thing is like, am I wrong about luring people away
No.
on the problem?
Oh, no, that could very well lead to a satanic sacrifice. You don't want
You
that.
can get murdered? I mean, what the fuck are you thinking? You think because you're a dude, you're invulnerable? No, you're not.
No. You can get gutted and flayed open just like anybody
Yeah,
else.
what the fuck are you thinking, you dumbass? God damn.
Shadow Sonata over on MGTOW.tv has got the super freak gift going on.
Okay.
She's a very kinky girl.
I still like that song, but I like the the saxophone solo at the end.
Ah, yes. 54 viewers currently on MGTOW.tv. Rumble 825. Holy cow. And we missed a few Rumble rants here. I'm going to back up, make sure I'm not missing any more. All right. We got Jimmy Bones over in the Sand Countries. Mutton bustin' is a whole different meaning. Oh, winning? No.
Yeah.
Rat bastard. C.G. Roberts. Pop's thoughts on middle and upper class white women are the root of all evil in history, prohibition, voting, divorced, etc.
I would have to agree with you on that.
They definitely didn't start us on a good path. Holy cow. A little too much privilege, and then you convince yourself you don't have it. It's hilarious. Ohio Trucker 1. I was at a bar this weekend when I walked in and saw my buddy's wife making out with two dudes. Hey, Cindy.
Shit.
I yell, "Hey, Cindy, what's up?" She turned, saw me, and went pale. She disappeared faster than the Edmund Fitzgerald.
Nice. Yeah.
That's a good song, too.
Did you tell your buddy?
I hope so. Oh, there's more here.
All right.
Ohio Trucker 1. But, oh, hang on. I really like that one, but. I had a picture of her and sent it to Derek, going to help him move all her stuff out of the house into a storage unit in about a week's time.
Good.
She's toast. Wow.
Good.
Woo.
You don't listen. There's a lot of men out there who deal with this all the time, and they just keep forgiving and forgetting, and it just happens over and over and over again.
She steps out once.
One time.
Done. Do not. No,
There's
do
no
not
coming
forgive.
back. You know, and listen. Yeah, well, when I was going through my trials and tribulations, for a quick second I was like, well, if it's just one guy, I could maybe work through it. But now that I've actually,
Now it's the whole fire department. Allegedly.
I'm 14 years beyond that now, or 16, 17 years, and I'm going to be honest, that was completely wrong think of me.
Yep.
The minute they do it one time, you're done.
Done.
It's over. Just leave your number at the meat counter for the next guy because your turn is done.
Amen. C.G. Roberts wants to know if I'm wearing a TNG uniform. Sort of. Show you guys. My wife thought this was funny, but it doesn't fit my head because my head's too big. So she wanted to get me something officially cappy. This is a replica of Picard's captain coat. that he wore on TNG. Thought it was pretty cool. It's comfy. And bought the emblem to go on it. Not too bad if you're a turbo dork.
Okay.
All right, jumping over to MGTOW.tv. Oh, 8 more donations here. A total of 16. Thank you all very much. Crazy Uncle with another email here.
Uh-oh.
This one is for you guys, not the show.
Let's see. As a recruiter.
Oh, okay. He's offering to spill some secrets. Okay, this was for reading for us. So.
Yeah. Listen, Crazy Uncle, if you want to come on the show and you have information in regards to stuff that went on before you retired, then by all means, I'm not going to ask you to violate OBSEC, but if you want to spill the beans and tell it how it is, you're more than welcome here. Ooh, that's full German right there.
Yes, it is.
That is a full German.
That's actually a little after she went full German. She was full German before that point. All right. Sean Humes, one of our buddies, is trying to figure out what a full German is. I'm like, just Google Lucy Collette, but disregard the last 3 years.
Gotcha.
She pulled the pin on the fat grenade. JCar01 with a $10 super chat says, because of this show, I can never eat clam chowder again.
I've always hated clam chowder. Always.
Crazy Uncle says, best bar fight moment. I wasn't in the fight, but after the fight, one of the guys sat next to me, got him a beer and asked him if he was okay. He asked me why, and I told him his nose was messed up. He said it himself right there, with a crunch but not a single flinch. Mm-hmm. While I was there, that man did not have to buy a single drink that night.
Yeah. I mean, I've set my own nose before. Listen, the best time to set your nose or sew your fucking face up is right after the injury.
Yep. Just get it done.
Yeah.
Because your adrenaline's high. You're not going to feel the pain as much as you will if you wait.
Yeah, I've set my nose like literally getting out of the ring.
It's a good way to do it. Mm-hmm. Crazy Uncle again. Form the Great Carsini, Johnny Carson's fortune teller. Sis boom ba, the sound an exploding sheep makes. Nice. All right. Oh, I already read that one then. Okay. Another one here from Crazy Uncle. Blake, you did your math wrong. The socialists don't get the kids 12 to 16 years. You forgot kindergarten, daycare, and beyond college. That's true.
That's true.
If socialists have their way, they'll get you for life. And it'll be a lot shorter because you're not going to be eating right. You're going to eat the bugs and own nothing and be happy about it.
Or if things get really dicey, you'll be part of the large group of useful idiots. They run at the problem to die.
Yep. Night of the Long Knives. Look it up. Question, with the amount of barley being cut due to the conflict, does that mean they will trade it out with soy?
I hope not.
It wouldn't shock me. They put soy in fucking everything. Kiro Ninja 00. Pop, I believe it should be the other way around. Leftist people should be the ones sent to the slaughterhouse. Am I a fascist because I believe in liberty and freedom? Okay, I'll see you on the two-way rifle range, you worthless commie leftists.
Yeah. And I'll be on your side, bro.
And he wants this one here.
I can feel your anger. It gives you focus, makes you stronger.
It does.
Yes.
I've been that guy.
All right. And I believe that El Guason says, keep up the good work.
All right. Thank you.
Very much. Thank you all for tuning in. We got a couple more chats over here on YouTube, and then we're going to take a quick piss break and go to New Tech and talk about some heterosexual stuff. Fuck.
We have to go to Alt Tech to talk about heterosexual
Yes,
stuff.
and after the last super chat, we got to do the MPPT story.
All right. MPPT.
I did say MPPT.
Okay.
Bastard.
Sorry.
Now your hearing is dyslexic. Damn it.
Damn you.
Orion Knights. I recently went on a date with a chick that was 25. I'm 35. We were tipsy, and she told me she's been with over 70 guys. Lost interest and just got lit instead.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. There's been many a times where I thought, hey, all right, I'm lining this target up. This is going to be a great one. And then they do something stupid or say something like that. And I'm like, I'm out. I wave off.
It's good times. We got Reaper01 sent an email. Oh, here we go. Hopefully he's not going full gimp. I saw that dumbass woman, AOC, talking again on TikTok, so I said to myself, Jesus, here we go again with this wet and sticky fuck. As I drew my black orgasmic tranquilizer rifle and moistened my pink mouth-mounted combat knife, my thought was, just my taps in 21 after she nags me into the barrel of lead projector and tell my family that I jumped on that leftist grenade for my countrymen. God bless America.
Yeah. AOC stands for all out cunt.
Yes, and he wants to be played off with...
Stop! Don't touch me there. This is my no-no square. Stop!
Bastard.
and a black straw as requested.
Sons of bitches!
Just like your ex, allegedly.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
M. Pujo, whiskey money, $20 donation. Because Pop loves when officers buy him a drink before they lead from the rear.
No, I don't.
Well, there's...
And here's another thing
Nasty.
about officers. Is long after you leave the unit, they always like, if you run into them, they talk to you like you're their buddy. Okay. I'm sorry. That just doesn't work.
Yeah.
There's like most of the officers I know, I would have no problem just punching them right in the fucking face.
Yeah.
They're such worthless fucks that they're not even worthy of a proper challenge.
Yeah.
You're just like, oh yeah, that's it. I mean, they suck. It's unbelievable how bad they are.
Suck. Atomic Dimension Traveler wants to know if I have the golden pips on the nape of my neck for the Star Trek uniform. I do have them, yes. Just don't wear them all the time, obviously. He said, if not, I'm the red shirt grunt that always dies on missions. That's actually incorrect because that would be original series. You're crossing timelines. It doesn't work that way. I'm a nerd. I'm going to hold you to it.
Okay.
And Pujo has called me Captain Dick Hard. I prefer Prick Hard. Captain Prickard of the Starship Drinking Straw at your service. I'm going to go upstairs and leave a captain's log in the toilet as we're transferring to new tech.
That's awesome. Yeah, I like it. I like it.
All right, you bastards. We're going to take a quick break, and we're going to go over to new tech, and we're going to talk about some heterosexual relations. It's going to be good times. It's where the butts get better, and the language gets just a little more harsh. As always, make sure that you check in the chat for direct links for Jump into New Tech. There's multiple platforms, not just Rumble. So stand by. And if I don't see you on New Tech, then I should let everybody know. This is very important. Next week, we're taking a recharging thinking meet break.
Yeah.
We're going to be gone for the entire week. There's still going to be bits posted, shorts from the streams. But other than that, we're taking some time off.
Yeah, I might do a live stream.
Yeah, you might do it. I still have to teach Pop some tech stuff.
Yeah.
But, supporter streams are still going to be on. But the rest of us, we're taking a little breather. Because you can only subject yourself to so much stupidity before it comes hunting you down. I'm just saying.
Absolutely correct.
Not so much fun. So we'll see you on New Tech in just a little bit. And I will see you, if you don't follow us, in a couple weeks. Or a week and a half, I should say.
All righty.
Enjoy the music.